This is the Business Tree Podcast, where everything business can be analyzed just for you. Today's podcast is focused on management and how to effectively develop a team. We have a special guest today, Gabrielle Lonsberry. Who is a top leader in restaurant management. For over 6 years, will be sitting down with us today to give us some special insight to the management world and her teams. Welcome, Gabrielle.
Thank you for having me. I've always been a big fan of your show.
Team development can be a tricky situation when leading all types of characteristics. However, there are a few key rules to being an effective leader that Gabrielle has written out in her new book, How to Make Others Cook. You Manage. Congratulations on your new book, by the way. What key rules would you share with the audience today that you see to be the most critical when developing a new team as a leader?
Thank you. There really are so many key things that get people moving and wanting to work their hardest for you. But in the food industry, there is detailed precision, and for the listeners today, I would make sure you leave this podcast with 3 key rules from my book. Number 1 is to gain the trust of your team. If your team knows that they can trust and rely on you, they will support you through any challenge.
That's a great point to start off with. I had a boss in my past that would promise our team different things and never follow through, which caused all of us to question him constantly. So that is definitely something extremely important when managing a team. What is your next piece of advice?
My next point is to lead by example in everything that you do. By showing your team that you are willing to put in the tough work, you send the message to them that you truly are a leader, rather than just being a boss. A boss sits in an office and barks orders all day, whereas a leader is facing each challenge as they arise head-on with their team.
Wow, what a great thing to keep in mind. Always being in the field with your team, showing them that you have and can do what they're going through is critical in development. Teams will stay stronger together when the leader shows up to work. What is your final word of advice?
My closing piece of guidance is to reward hard work. When our hard work is awarded, we know that we are working towards something. A little bit of encouragement and positive reinforcement for your team will go an extremely long way.
Reward is always a plus in building team. Who doesn't love money? Before we close, Gabrielle Lonsberry, what is your favorite thing about being a manager?
My favorite thing about being a manager is meeting goals and beating standards.
Excellent. Well, it has been a pleasure hearing from you, Miss Lonsberry, and your incredible advice on building a team with strong management skills. Anything you'd like to share with the audience before you leave?
In the words of Michael Scott, leadership is not just a big boat, it's a way of life.
Fantastic. That has been Gabrielle Lonsberry on her new book, How to Make Others Cook. You Manage. Sharing key points to successful team building. Thank you all for listening in on our Business Tree podcast, sharing new and insightful ways to managing business. We will catch you next time when we talk to Michael Scott, who runs an incredibly successful paper company. Dunder Mifflin, and what he does to keep his team sharp. Signing off, your host, Christopher Kuchevsky. Good night, world. Until next time.